Hi empaths, welcome to Heart Space Wellness Alliance. Here's my healing room. Let's get started. Hi empaths, welcome back to my healing space. We're going to do another reading. I'm going to clear the energy of the space, our auras, the cards, invoke angels, guides, compassionate ancestors, any beings of the light who want to inform this reading. So it's the most concise, accurate, resonant message of priority to be heard by the listener at this time. Excellent. That was a good strike. Let's see. We're going to pull an angel card from the original angel cards deck by Kathy Tyler and Joy Drake. We're looking at harmony. Harmony. That could be inner harmony, harmony within a group of people, harmonizing in areas of inner conflict or parts of ourselves that are in disagreement. Could also be something like using feng shui cures to harmonize a space, right? Let's go to Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle Cards deck to get some more information. This is by Doreen Virtue. To get more information about harmony. What about harmony are we looking at here? Musical harmony? I am seeing music notes on a treble clef staff. Do you heal yourself through music? Can you harmonize internally with the power of your voice, your own voice, or tuning forks, or listening to music that shifts your vibe, shifts your state, right? Do you have a really strong connection to music? The power of sound, the power of your voice. I'm seeing someone playing a big crystal singing bowl, right? A frosted crystal singing bowl. The suede mallet. What are we looking at? So the first card that's coming out is everything's okay. Everything's okay. So if there's an area of your life that's creating some uncertainty, fear, inner conflict, chaos, just know everything's okay. That a lot of the fears that are coming up for you are are in your mind, right? Imaginary, just perceived problems, right? Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. It's all working out. How does it want to work out, right? Observing how the situation wants to unfold and improve. Maybe it's just a time of uncertainty. Maybe it's a time of acclimating to a new area, location, or home. As the card New Home is coming in, maybe you're harmonizing to a new location. Maybe you feel sort of outcasted, or not, you don't quite fit yet. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. Maybe there's some dissonance in the place you're currently located, and you've your sights set on another location, and you have a sense that there would be a stronger sense of community somewhere else, or you would just feel better in a different climate or time zone or area that maybe shares your values. Flower power is coming up. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. You might want to look into flower essences to work with the vibration, right? Work with different vibrations, or essential oils or herbs, aromas, right? Maybe even crystals, vibrational therapy, or maybe even gardening, maybe even getting in touch with flowers, maybe going to a botanical garden and just watching the flowers and harmonizing with the flowers and learning from them. Learning from the flowers. This might also be about your personal evolution and changing, right? The flowers blooming are often metaphors for our own process of blossoming, right? It's also the fertile part of the plant, right? The reproductive part of the plant. So it might be an indication of fertile time. A fertile time. Fertile with opportunities, or the blossoming of seeds that were once planted long ago and forgotten. How are they showing up in your life? Are you taking stock of that right now? Are you kind of just taking stock of what's developed, what's growing? Are you looking around and deciding what to nourish and provide with more energy, and what to sort of weed out, right? Could flowers in your new space or home, or in your current location home, surrounding yourself with flowers, make you feel more at peace, more at home? Is there a certain flower that speaks to you? And then healing, healer, healed, right? Healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. So know that this situation, whatever it is, if you're feeling displaced, if you're feeling some dissonance, lack of attunement, sense of uncertainty, know that, you know, it's working out. It is harmonizing. You will be able to assimilate. Trust yourself that you will be able to assimilate to this. Speaking of, what aspect of self? We're going to look at the archetype cards by Carolyn Meese. What aspect of self is showing up? What aspect of self can we call on here? Or is being asked to step forward to harmonize? It's also interesting at the beginning of the reading where the feng shui cures came into play. Maybe looking at what different colors represent in the home as far as the feng shui system, or consulting a feng shui expert, or just researching a little bit, right? I think you're also able to look at your personal bagua or something similar to a birth chart. I think I have a friend who does that. You're able to see, you know, which direction your head went, like which direction your head's facing for the most harmony, right? Or and I think I looked into it, and it turned out that when I was still living in New York, I, I looked into it, and my head was facing, like where my headboard was at, my head was facing a direction that provided, that created more irritability for me. And I was like, damn, that makes so much sense. I was really, like, that rang true for me. I was like, oh yeah, okay. So I moved my bed. I moved the direction my bed was facing. So what aspect of self is showing up? To create more harmony, or that is seeking more harmony. In this new home, or to create a new sense of hominess wherever you're at right now. Do you have concerns about finding a new home, right? New housing. Maybe you're just changing houses, right? Changing apartments, looking for a sublet, something. Going to be okay. Flowers also bloom where you're planted, right? Don't resist where you're at currently. Don't run away. Make peace with where you're at if your dream is to relocate. That's coming in as well. Heal your relationship to hometown so you're no longer running away, so that you're able to uproot and go somewhere else, right? And not just be running away and never have a sense of stability anywhere you go. Are you in the process of doing that? Are you in the process of harmonizing that relationship? A place that maybe you never felt belonging. What aspect of self? Hedonist is showing up. The light attributes: inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. The shadow attributes: pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. Right? Much like we celebrate the beauty of flowers. Embracing the good things in life through creative energy. Can you creatively find solution to whatever is not okay right now? How does creative force want to flow in and harmonize this situation? Are you in touch with that creative flow? Are you able to celebrate your beauty and the beauty of life? And careful not to overindulge currently. Keeping a relationship to pleasure and pleasure-seeking behavior in balance and in check. Right? To not create dissonance in the physical body. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. This could be about finding, bringing flowers into the home, right? Creating a beautiful space so it feels more like home, or planting flowers outside so it makes you feel more at home. Flowers that remind you of home, plants that remind you of home, something like that. Let's go to the traditional Rider-Waite deck. For more information about harmonizing to a new home or feeling at home, creating a new sense of harmony in the place we're already located, just a few cards to give us some more information. Okay. So the first card that comes out is the Fool, which is the first card in the Major Arcana. This is about, I think within this reading, this is about seeing with fresh eyes, right? Or taking a step in a new journey. Setting out on a new journey. Which is interesting that like the new home card came out. And the Fool is holding a flower, if you'll notice. And then the Queen of Pentacles comes out. The Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign female, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or just that energy, a nurturing, nurturing queen of substance, right? Has her life together, stable, focused on material possessions, maybe focused on material possessions and wealth, or just creating a nice nest, right, in the material plane, surrounding oneself with material things to create a sense of stability. Then we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is looking to relocate. He's looking in the distance. He, she, they, right? Doesn't have to be that gender. Looking into the distance, looking to relocate. Maybe looking for a new home or sense of belonging somewhere outside of oneself. This is a card of grief, the Five of Cups, focusing on what's lacking, focusing on loss, right? This sense of lack, sense of loss. But there are opportunities that are currently in the blind spot of this individual, right? There are opportunities for emotional fulfillment, perhaps connection, right? Community, partnership behind this person in his or her, they, blind spot, and focusing on the lack and the loss and the grief. It's a card of grief. Are we able to detach from those feelings, right? Get a nice healthy space and distance away from that sense of loss or lack or longing or grief. So maybe this is about having moved, right, in your new location, and you had to say some goodbyes, right? This is having really clear boundaries with yourself and detaching, having a nice emotional distance, right? Not attaching to this emotional process and experience, right? Eventually coming out of this grief through non-attachment. And then the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of tradition, right? The way things have always been done. It can be religious, right? Like committed to tradition. This is the male counterpart of the High Priestess. Fifth card in the Major Arcana, and fives, you know, this card is also a five, indicate change, right? Change, a time of change. And maybe in this new location, wanting pieces of the traditions, right? And the way things were always done. Maybe even finding a religious community, right? That share your beliefs and values, your traditional values. And maybe that's what gives a sense of home in this new location, finding this community of like-minded people who share share your values. That would be another added resource, right? In addition to the vibrational therapy, harmonizing to the location by finding like-minded people who share your values. Let's see what crystal. Picture jasper. Picture jasper. Keywords are understanding, visualization, confidence. I clearly visualize my goals and they become reality. Yeah, are you able to harmonize through understanding your own needs at this time? You know, everything is working out. Were you visualizing this outcome? Know that it's coming, right? It's harmonizing. Whatever you had intended to heal, it's being healed. You're harmonizing within, right? You're harmonizing and assimilating. It's going to be okay. You're going to find that community. People that understand your point of view. Visualize that as well. Feel confident in yourself, right? Confident in your ability to make new connections in this new location. And maybe connect through creativity, right? Through an appreciation of flowers, if that's the thing, or flower essences, or other people that are into herbs, or essential oils, or vibrational therapy in some way, or feng shui. Let's see what essential oil, from the Essential Oil Oracle cards by Lisa Powers, wants to lend its aroma to this reading about finding a new location, relocating or assimilating, and feeling a sense of belonging and harmony with where you already are, or hometown, so that you're able to move forward. When we're healing our relationship to hometown, we're looking at relationship to mother, right? They're associated, and one informs the other. Marjoram, and the key word is comfort. Comfort. The trigger statement, people cannot be trusted. And the true statement, I trust my heart. Your big beautiful heart is ready to open. It's ready to bloom, right? Flowers can represent heart opening. Your big, beautiful heart is ready to open. Trust that you will be able to discern who is best to walk with you, right? Marjoram is the oil of connection, right? We're seeking that sense of belonging. Marjoram aids those who are unable to trust others or form meaningful relationships. This inability to trust often stems from harsh life experiences. These individuals develop a fear of close connection in relationships. They may tend toward reclusive behaviors, protecting themselves even further by abstaining from social interactions. They may also protect themselves by unconsciously sabotaging long-term relationships. It teaches us that trust is the basis for all relationships. Increasing warmth and trust in social interaction softens the heart and heals past wounds. The positive properties: emotionally open and connected, close relationships, soft-hearted, loving, ability to trust, right? Is that what we're harmonizing? Right? Softening our heart, opening to be able to trust others and feel a sense of community, harmonize in our community. Are we feeling displaced here and we're looking to harmonize? Looking for like-minded people who share our values. Is that what we're looking at right now? Know that everything's going to be okay. It is okay, right? Get in touch with the fact that it is okay. It's okay to feel how you're feeling. It's okay to be experiencing what you're experiencing, and know that it's harmonizing as you heal and create a state of inner harmony. Let's close this reading with one last card from the Wisdom Cards by Louise L. Hay. One last message to inspire us as we move forward and create harmony in our living situations, or in finding a new home, a new location, or our ability to bloom where we're at without resisting and trying to run away or escape or longing for another place. One last card. I am perfect exactly as I am. If I wait until I become perfect before I love myself, I will waste my whole life. I am already perfect right here and right now. Can you get in touch with the fact that you are perfect in the eyes of God, in the eyes of a higher power, and accept yourself, right? So you're able to accept where you're at, where you're able to accept your home, your surroundings, and celebrate the beauty in yourself. Right? I hope this reading was helpful. If it didn't resonate for you, maybe it's for somebody you know, please do share with them. Did you notice and recognize connections that maybe I missed on this first interpretation? Please do share in the comments. And if this speaks to you, how did it speak to you? Is this your story? Did you resonate in a different way, or resonate with the storyline that came through? Please do share. I'd love to know. Wishing you many, many blessings in this relocation or in this harmonizing of your current home. If you want to know more about me, there will be information about how to connect for an individual session or other social media platforms in the description of this video. Many blessings, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, empath.